Megumi Fushiguro is one of the most interesting and well-developed characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. In this quick video, we're going to explore the philosophy of Megumi and some of his character flaws. One of the best moments that highlight Megumi's philosophy and his approach to Jujutsu is the baseball game between Jujutsu High and Kyoto High. Megumi chooses to hit a sacrifice bunt, which in baseball is essentially to sacrifice the batter so that your teammate can score a base. This shows that Megumi is a team player that values his friends and family more than himself. He is probably one of the least selfish characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. He chooses to bear the burden of the situation rather than see his friends struggle. Another example of this mentality is seen during the death painting arc, where our main characters are sent to investigate the strange disappearance of people who have attempted the test of courage at Yasuhachi Bridge. When the complexity and the danger level of the mission increases to beyond grade 2, Megumi chooses to lie to Yuji and Nobara and decides to exercise the cursed spirit by himself. While being unselfish is an honorable trait, with Megumi it reached a level where it became detrimental to his growth. Gojo confronts Megumi regarding this mentality and encourages him to be more selfish. Megumi underestimated not only his abilities but also that of his team. He placed artificial limits on himself, considering that Megumi inherited the 10 shadow techniques. His potential is so much greater than Yuji, but his mindset was the limiting factor. Another reason for Megumi's complacency is that in a worst-case scenario, he has a last resort technique that will result in victory, but at the cost of his own life. This is why Gojo says that winning by dying and winning even if you die are two different things. This is pivotal to the mindset change that Megumi undergoes. Let's break down what Gojo said. Megumi was initially of the first mindset that he can sacrifice himself to ensure victory. But this is the easy way out. It doesn't involve growing as a Jujutsu sorcerer. What is the point of winning if you die? The second mindset is to push past your limits and develop your curse techniques even if it results in death. We see Megumi adopting this second mindset when he releases his domain expansion even though it is incomplete. This causes an extreme amount of stress to be placed on Megumi's body, but he is exceeding his limits and growing as a sorcerer. Megumi did not use his last resort, rather he chose to use his domain expansion. Megumi's philosophy changes. He adopts a more dynamic mindset that involves trusting himself and his friends to a greater extent. He discards his old, static mindset that was limiting his growth. And this is something we can definitely look forward to moving ahead in the story.